Hello students. In the last class we have discussed about protective tissues such as epidermis and cork. In this class let us discuss about complex permanent tissue. Complex permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissues are the tissues made up of same type of cells. Simple permanent tissues are made up of same type of cells. Parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma are the simple permanent tissues present in the plant body. Complex permanent tissues are another type of tissues which are made up of different types of cells. Or complex permanent tissues are the tissues which are made up of more than one type of cells. The cells which are present in the complex permanent tissues are of different types. Their function is different, their shape or their structure is different. Simple permanent tissues are the tissues which are made up of same type or only one type of cells, whereas complex permanent tissues are the tissues which are made up of more than one type of cells or made up of different type of cells. But in case of complex permanent tissues, all the different types of cells coordinate to perform a common function. The different type of cells present in the complex permanent tissues are coordinating each other in order to perform a common or single function. There are two complex permanent tissues such as xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem are the two complex permanent tissues. The xylem and phloem are also called as conducting tissues which constitute a vascular bundle. Xylem and phloem are also called as conducting tissues because in the plant body, xylem conducts water from root to different parts of the plant, whereas phloem conducts or transport the food from leaves to various parts of the plant. In the plant body, xylem conducts or transport water from root to tip of the plant or root to different parts of the plant, whereas phloem conducts food or transport food from leaves to different parts of the plant, because in case of plant, leaf is the site where photosynthesis takes place. Photosynthesis is the process by which the synthesis of food takes place. Mainly in the leaves, photosynthesis takes place. Hence, phloem conducts the food from leaves to different parts of the plant. And this xylem and phloem constitute the vascular bundle. Now let us discuss about the structure and function of xylem. Xylem is the water conducting tissue, and xylem is made up of mainly 4 different types of cells. Xylem is made up of 4 different types of cells such as tracheids, xylem vessels, xylem parenchyma, and one more is xylem fibers. Tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma and xylem fibers. These are the 4 different types of cells present in the xylem. In this, tracheid, vessel and xylem fiber. Tracheids, vessels and xylem fibers, these three are non-living cells. Tracheids, vessels and xylem parenchyma. Xylem fiber. These three are non-living cells. Only xylem parenchyma is living. Only xylem parenchyma is living cell. Tracheid, vessel and xylem fiber. These three are dead cells. See, this is the diagram of tracheid, vessel and xylem parenchyma. Tracheids and vessels have thick walls. This tracheid and vessels have thick walls. At maturity, they are dead. Tracheids and vessels are the tube-like, thick-walled cells. And the main function of this tracheid and vessel is transport of water and minerals vertically. Tracheid and vessel transport water and mineral vertically, means from root to tip of the plant. These two are the main conducting parts of the xylem, tracheid and vessels. These two are the important or main conducting parts of xylem. Mainly it conducts water and minerals. Xylem parenchyma. See, this is the structure of xylem parenchyma. It contains nucleus, cytoplasm and the xylem parenchyma is living. It is living cell. The main function of xylem parenchyma is the storage of food. The main function of xylem parenchyma is storage of food. Then one more type of cell is xylem fiber. Xylem fiber is dead and it mainly gives support. Xylem fiber gives support, or it is the supportive in function. Next one is phloem. Phloem is the food conducting tissue. Phloem is the food conducting tissue and it is made up of 5 different types of cells. Phloem is made up of 5 different types of cells such as sieve cells, sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma and phloem fibers. Phloem is made up of 5 different types of cells such as sieve cell. See, this is sieve cell and sieve cell forms sieve tubes. Many sieve cells are arranged one above the another. Many sieve cells are arranged one above the another and that forms sieve tube. Sieve tube. One more type of cell is the companion cell. Last one is phloem parenchyma and phloem fibers. In this, only phloem fiber is dead. Phloem fiber is dead cell. The remaining 4 such as sieve cell, sieve tube, sieve cell, sieve tube, phloem parenchyma and companion cell. These 4 are living cells. Only phloem fiber is dead cell. Sieve tubes are the tube-like cells having perforated walls. Perforated walls means holes. Presence of small pores or small holes. Through the help of these perforated walls, there is a conduction of food. These perforated walls are helpful in the conduction of food or transport of food from leaves to various parts of the plant. See, this is the sieve plate. Sieve plate is present between 2 sieve cells or between the sieve tubes. Then this is phloem parenchyma which contains nucleus and cytoplasm, and this one is the companion cell. And one more thing is in case of sieve cell or in case of sieve tube, nucleus is absent. In sieve tube, nucleus is absent, still it is living. The plant cell, the living plant cell which lacks nucleus, the living plant cell which lacks nucleus is the sieve tube. Sieve tube or sieve cell is the plant cell in which nucleus is absent but it is living. Because the activities of the sieve tube or sieve cell is controlled by the nucleus of the companion cell. The nucleus of the companion cell controls the activities of the sieve tube or sieve cell. Hence, the sieve cell and companion cell are called as sister cells. Sieve cell and companion cell are called as sister cell. In sieve cell or in sieve tube, nucleus is absent but it is living. The activities of the sieve cell is controlled by the nucleus of the companion cell. The main function of phloem is conduction of food. Xylem always conducts water in only one direction. That is called unidirectional flow. Always xylem conducts water in one direction, means xylem conducts water only in upward direction, means from root to tip of the plant. Whereas the conduction of food through phloem is bidirectional or multidirectional. Conduction of food through phloem is bidirectional or multidirectional. That means phloem conducts food in both forward and backward direction. Means upward and downward flow of food takes place through the phloem. This is about complex permanent tissue. Thank you.